Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I hope everybody's enjoying their Saturday on this beautiful holiday weekend. The weather's been fantastic. In this video, I'm going to go over some of the finds that I found over the last couple days of thrifting. These are some of the bolos that you should be looking out for if you're out there reselling, looking for stuff. Some of this stuff is kind of no-brainers. Everybody knows them. Some of this stuff is a little bit more under the radar. Let's go ahead and get started and go through them. So first up, I've got a pair of Curve Appeal. These are women's jeans. I find these often. I don't know if it's just local to this area, but there's not a lot of them listed on eBay. So there's around 900 of these listed on eBay. The sell-through rate is 60% on these things. Now, they don't bring in big money. It's like $20 to $25. But I typically get them for $1. They're on the tag deal. Next up, this is one that probably everybody knows. Peter Millar, the Summer Comfort. These are great. 40% sell-through on these. They sell for like 25 to 30 bucks. So if you can get them for $5 or less, definitely makes sense. The better patterns will go for a little bit more money, sell through a little bit faster. The only tough part is there's about 40,000 of them listed on eBay and somewhere around 16,000 sold. So there's a lot of them moving. But with the numbers game, it's possible they can sit for a little while, especially now being end of season. I know there's areas in the country, like Florida, where people are golfing all year round. So they'll still move, but I suspect that'll come down a little bit, which is the opposite of this. So this is Athleta, brand everybody's probably familiar with. It is a flannel plaid. Sell-through on these right now is very low. I think it's around 15% right now. They do go for like $25 to $30, but that's summer. So nobody's picking up this stuff in the summertime. That should flip around here shortly once we get into fall a little bit more. Next up, we've got REI Co-op. Maybe a lesser known brand. I know a lot of people know about it, but this is the logo. These are nice, stretchy, high quality hiking pants. These are women's. Men's sell through a little bit better, but sell through on these was around 65%. They go for about $25 to $30. Definitely a good pickup if you see them out there for $5 or less. Next up, a lot of people will pass up on Wrangler. So if it just says Wrangler, people will just let it go. This obviously was a little bit more unique. This is a Jack Daniel's Wrangler collab. These go for $30 to $40. Sell-through rates about 45% on these. So these are definitely a good pickup if you can find them. There's a few Wrangler collabs out there, but the ones that come to mind are this one and then the George Strait Wrangler, like Western style shirts. Those ones also are great to pick up. They sell through pretty well. Here is a pair of Levi's made in USA. Let's see if I can get that close enough so you guys can see it. And these are the 550s. They're a great size. They're 34 by 30. When going through these sell-through rates and this pricing, I didn't put sizing in. Typically, I do, but there were some comments in the last video about sell-through rates being off. Sizing definitely makes a difference, but for the sake of this video and other people looking stuff up, I do want to just go with whatever the model is or whatever the cut is. If it's made in USA, those details, and leave the sizing out for now. Without the sizing details, the sell-through was about 30%. They go for 40 to 50 bucks. If you put the size in there, it goes higher. It's about 60%, but we'll leave it as is. Next up, we have some True Religion jeans. These ones aren't too crazy. Nice pattern on the back, like the horseshoe with the flat pocket. They are, again, a really good size. Sizing will help with these as well. Men's boot cut jeans. These had a sell-through of 40% without focusing on the size, and they go for 40 to 50 bucks. So True Religion is definitely a good pickup. I paid $12.99 for those. I'd probably pay, that's probably the top end of what I'd pay, but if you can get them for 10 bucks or less, definitely a steal. Next up is Echo Unlimited. So these are 90s, 2000s, vintage, wide leg, baggy fits. These are really in right now. So these sell through at about 40%, but when you're looking into the ones with the better embroideries on the pockets, the more loud designs, sell through is probably about 100%. There's a lot of plain ones out there, and those are the ones that are just sitting. The ones with the flashy embroidery and with the stuff like this on it, are selling through a lot quicker, and they're going for anywhere from 100 to 150 bucks. I've even seen some that are going over 200. I'm probably going to price those, I think, around 150, and then I can run sales and discounts to maybe get somewhere between 100 and 150. And then these were probably the coolest find of the last couple days. These are Ed Hardy. They are vintage. You can see, well, I don't know if you quite consider it vintage, but they're Y2K. You can see it says 2009 on there. Again, they're 34, so they're a fantastic size. These Ed Hardy shorts, 40% sell-through, but this is exactly the same. The stuff with the really cool embroidery on the back, on the front, sells through at 100% or higher. And these go for as well like 100 to 150, some of them a little bit higher. But these are a great pickup. If you see these out there, definitely grab them. Even the ones for Echo and for Ed Hardy that aren't as flashy, still sell through all right. And they still sell for 40, 50 bucks. So if you can get them for 10 bucks or less, definitely a great pickup. Those were the best finds of the haul. I've got a ton more stuff. But I just kind of wanted to show you guys some of the brands, some of the BOLOs to be on the lookout for. That way, if you spot them out in your local thrift store, and you may not know them right now, but at least next time it'll be in your head and you'll see it and you'll be able to pick it up and make some money off of it. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you do like the content, please like and subscribe. And we've got a fun video coming up. We're going to one of Michigan's biggest flea markets. So I'll see you guys in a couple of days for that.